Hello, Cecil County and the world. Rob Turnside here for Cecil TV, and it is November the 8th. Here in the studio, we have some special guests with us, but before we get started with that, some announcements of upcoming events. Next week, Saturday, November the 18th, at the Havre de Grace Maritime Museum, there will be a Indigenous Peoples of the Chesapeake class for children 5 to 10. If you're interested, you have to register online at check out the Chesapeake Maritime Museum website. I can't say all this HDH stuff, but check them out. Register so your kids, $5, can learn about Indigenous peoples of the Chesapeake region. And that's Saturday, November the 18th. Register online through the Havre de Grace Maritime Museum and Environmental Center. Coming up this Saturday, Ray of Hope in Port Deposit. Ray of Hope has a community event for Cecil County residents. They're having a first annual Coats for Kids drive. Bring your coats there, nice coats for the kids, winter coats for kids like under, small kids up to teenagers. And there'll be lunch provided and hot cocoa and cookies, and guess who's going to be there? Santa. The thrift store will be open. That's 960 Craigtown Road, Port Deposit, Ray of Hope. First annual Coats for Kids drive this Saturday, the 11th. Also this Saturday, the 11th, I would be remiss if I didn't crack the whip of my own horse, so to speak. I'll be playing music for Freedom Hills 2023 Freedom Cup at the Northeast VFW on Turkey Point Road in Northeast from 5:30 to 9:30. It's an evening of entertainment and silent auction and food and horse races that you somehow bet on these horses. It's a lot of fun. I've been to it before. And if you want tickets, you can contact Freedom Hills Therapeutic Riding, or check out email pmdixon@gmail.com. That's Pat Dixon. And that's this Saturday. There's always something going on. If you have a community event and you want us to proselytize and promulgate and do all that kind of cool stuff with Cecil TV, your TV station, by the way, just contact Cecil TV at our website. And now, and only now, right here in the studio from CASA, welcome Meghan and Katie. And you have a couple of things you're going to tell us about.
Yes.
Meghan, you go first, okay?
So we would like to talk to you about our mentor program. We are in our second year with Cecil County Mentors. We are a branch off of CASA, and we work with youth that need an additional role model in their life. We service kids aged 5 to 21, and we pair them with members in the community.
So if a person wants to be a mentor, and that's, like you said, a role model for a young kid, how would they go about doing that?
They could visit our website, and we have an application online that they can apply, or they also could call our office and get more information.
And it's not a huge commitment, but it's a meaningful one, right?
Yes, it is definitely a meaningful commitment. I would say it takes approximately 3 to 5 hours of your time a month. We ask that you do an outing with a child and then have weekly communication with them over the phone. And those outings could be anything from going to the library, to the park, to going and grabbing ice cream, just investing a little bit of your time into this child.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of training, right? And background check and all that.
Yes, we do ask that our mentors are at least 21 years of age, and they have to complete a background check and a 4-hour training.
That sounds like a worthwhile thing.
Yes, it definitely is.
And Katie, you're going to tell us about something coming up this Saturday starting, right?
Yes, CASA is hosting our annual Festival of Trees fundraiser. The proceeds go towards the Transitional Housing Project. It starts November 11th, and it runs until December 2nd. And the hours of the festival are Friday and Saturday, 11 to 8, and then Sunday to Thursday, 11 to 7. And that's located at Woody's Crab House in Northeast.
And that's under the big top in the back.
Under the big top in the back, yes.
66 trees, all decorated differently.
All decorated.
And it gets even better, right? These are forever trees, right?
Yes, they're artificial trees, 6 foot, and you keep all the decorations that are on them, and it's a silent auction. Anyone in the public can bid. You can bid online or in person at the auction. You can bid online by going to cecilcasa.org.
CASA.org. And that's how someone would sign up to be a mentor too, right?
Yes.
Well, that sounds great. And just for some of our viewers who might not know, CASA stands for?
Court Appointed Special Advocates.
Okay. And how did it get, it started what, 8 years ago, right?
Yeah, CASA's been around for 8 years, and we started our mentor program last May, so about a year and a half ago.
And the director still is Julia Hodge.
Julia
right?
Hodge, yes.
How about that? Some things never change, and that's good.
Yeah.
So, what's next after the Festival of Trees and the mentor program lasts for a year? It's a year commitment, correct?
Yes, mentor program is a year commitment, and CASA is always having events as well as the mentor program. We just hosted a Friendsgiving for our current mentors. We have a Family Fun Day that comes up in February, and that's for both our CASAs can bring their kids to, and mentors can bring their mentees to, and it's a community event.
And that's at ICS School in Elkton, right?
Yes, that's correct.
That sounds great. That's a lot of information. Anything else you want to share with us?
I don't believe so. I think it's just mentoring is very important to me, and I think it's a very important program in our community. Yes. And we're just excited.
It's a great way to serve the youth in our community.
And back to the trees.
Yes.
It's kind of a silent auction format. You go and look at the trees on Thursday and Sunday. Is that what you say?
You can. It starts this Saturday, and it's 7 days a week, but it's Friday and Saturday, 11 to 8, and then Sunday to Thursday, 11 to 7.
Okay. And folks can bid silent auctions.
Yes, and there'll also be ornaments and wreaths for sale and small 2-foot trees for sale, direct sale.
That 2-foot tree is the kind that I might be thinking about. You put it on a card table.
Put it right here on your table.
Put a bag
anywhere
over it
you
and put it
want.
in the basement till
There's
next
some
year.
really cute-
Bingo, you're done.
Gingerbread ones that would
Nice.
look really cute in a kitchen or a children's room. We have lots of different themed trees. They're all magnificent, beautiful.
I worked with a woman one time when I worked in public health that had like 11 Christmas trees all over her house. So there's always room for one more.
There's always room for one
That's
more.
right.
If there's one thing that you would like our viewers to take home from our interview today, what would that be?
It would be to mentor one child, change 2 lives.
Perfect. Thanks.
Thank you for having us.